What's up, guys? Be sure to catch all the preliminary action for Fury Challenger Series 13 this Sunday, April 27th at 1 p.m. on clearlifecombat.com/Fury.
It's time to unleash the Fury!
Is there like
I actually seen them in concert
better-
at the Throwback.
is there a better
Arena.
time of music than like 90s R&B?
Bro, we talked
No.
about this.
No,
There's not a better time of TV.
I know, bitch, we talked about it. That's
music,
what we're doing now. It's called content, cocksucker.
porn, nothing. Woo! There's not a better.
Like porn?
Hey, man.
Wasn't it Ron Jeremy?
Dude,
And he was
you
the
can't
50s.
you can't sleep on the 70s. You can't sleep on the 80s. There's some great stuff
Hall &
there.
Oates was when?
Man, 90s, man. It's the 90s.
Hall & Oates was
Hall & Oates was
when?
the 80s. They were the 80s.
They were the 80s, yeah.
Stevie
Hall & Oates
B.
was the 80s.
You want to bust it out again? No. You want to bust out Stevie B?
No.
You sure?
No.
All right.
like,
Okay. Listen. If somebody walks out to Stevie B this weekend, they get free tickets to the next Fury FC show.
wait.
Well,
Yeah. That
you
easy.
heard it here first.
That easy.
I mean, there's people who hasn't turned
Hopefully
their chin in.
you-
I'll do that now.
Hopefully you
If
hear
somebody
this
walks out
before
to
the
Stevie
show.
B this weekend, they
Dustin
get a.
Smith, you walking out to Stevie B?
All right, which one? What's he gonna walk out to? Spring Love?
Oh. Oh.
I want to be the one.
Connect to my hotspot.
Party your
since
body?
This Wi-Fi keeps dropping here.
Party.
It's
your
hard.
body.
But you put Stevie B above like
Luther Vandross?
not Luther Vandross.
Speaking of Luther, Kendrick Lamar last night.
How was that?
Oh, bro, it was great. It was great.
Did the whole
Did
place
Luther
go
show
nuts
up?
on the They're Not Like Us?
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah, we're gonna do something. We're gonna have to change. Why do we use these mics now? Why do you like these better than the ones we were using?
What's up, Diego? What we doing here?
Okay.
It's weird, Diego. Why?
We could do the wireless.
It was just a question, doggy.
I don't know. I just.
Like, how come?
Sound this-
What happened to these?
Did these sound
They're
better?
good, but you guys walk away from those.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
did these sound better?
Yeah.
Eric leans back in his chair like he's lounging at home.
Or in the words of Rich, are these more worse?
More worser. Jacob Silver, our special guest today, is fucking nobody.
Nobody.
It's just the boys.
Stevie B, guys, you heard it first.
Nobody.
Stevie B. Man, I used to remember people driving by with that thing loud and just.
Yeah, or if they didn't have a radio, they just do their fucking.
Yeah.
Whatever, man. Keith
Boom
Sweat
box.
was more of a legend than Stevie B.
Yes,
no.
so
Stevie
So
B.
do y'all remember the
Not-
first?
not
Nobody
Like-
remembers Stevie B but Eric.
So
And
no, no.
Diego.
In the
we're all
East
kind of
Coast.
from that era where like everybody was still doing car audio and putting subs.
Yeah.
And shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Bumpy.
you don't see
was
that
like-
no more.
I used to go to the flea market, bro.
It was like a lifestyle.
And
It's
get my
like
remember-
a religion.
I remember like the first setup I had some Serwin Vega 12s.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
y'all remember Serwin Vega? I had some
Yeah,
Vega
yeah.
I
12s.
used to have the Fosgates, baby.
And I ran around like repeatedly playing. There was like this DJ Magic Mike. Y'all remember
DJ
Ma-
Magic Mike,
Yeah,
DJ,
and the, like the bass
Yeah, yeah.
patrol, and then
Feel the bass.
yeah,
I used to jam Too Short.
Too Short. Yeah, I was gonna say that was the other
Oh,
one.
God. Man, hey, everybody loved Too Short. I could not stand Too Short.
Really?
Like Too Short and
Low
Easy
John
E.
Betty, dog?
To me,
Yeah,
hey,
come on.
hey, man, they're great songs.
You see-
Everybody loves them. Hey, I'm the
Bust
asshole.
left,
You
nut,
guys,
right,
I get
nut.
it.
In her jaw.
But it's just,
sperm on
it
her
all
cheeks.
sounded like I don't know, dude, like just Hickory Dickory Dock or something. I needed something better.
You say you didn't like Easy E either?
Easy E, I didn't really care for. Ice Cube, I loved Ice Cube.
I liked NWA.
Didn't care for Easy E. And whenever Easy E got on, it's like, oh golly, man, it's like the
He was the weakest of the
Hickory
group.
Dickory Dock or whatever. That's what I heard whenever I heard him.
I don't remember that. I don't remember Hickory Dickory Dock.
He didn't sing it. That's what it sounded like to me, though. His style. It's just very 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
He had a very unique
like-
voice.
Hickory Dickory Dock.
And that's
the
why
man
got a
everybody
lot
loved
that
of-
old
him.
cock.
God rest his soul.
He had a lot of women
Hey, apparently
dudes.
so.
and dudes.
And
too.
you know, he pulled a Kanye apparently too, and you know, I don't know.
Hey, so what is that?
Dude.
Kanye.
Kanye
blew his
is
cousin?
he's telling all the tea from his family tree, man. Yeah.
Is that a real thing? I thought that was
I
a
don't
meme
know.
I saw.
What did he do?
No, he like
I hadn't heard this.
He apparently legitimately posted that
Like
you
wrote
know,
a song, right? Like
Yeah.
He slept with his cousin.
No,
he sucked
he's
his cousin off.
you know
A dude.
that.
A dude.
A tranny.
I don't know if it was a tranny. It was a transformer, maybe.
Well, you know.
And this is the same man that was with Kim?
Yeah.
I I don't know.
Everybody's got skeletons of some sort, I guess.
Guess so, man.
I
I wonder if he told Kim that before.
Well, I'd rather have a skeleton in my closet than a cock.
Yeah,
You know,
man.
like,
I don't know if
Man, hold up.
But hey, shout out for transparency, I guess.
I don't know. He should have kept that shit to himself.
I tend to agree with you,
know.
but
I don't know.
props to
That's-
him for sharing his truth.
I mean, look, I'm not. To be fair, I don't want to know anybody's sexual shit. I don't.
Me
Gay,
neither.
straight, I don't care.
Hey, listen. One of my good friends told
Unless
me.
he wants to show me pictures
One of my good
Kim
friends
Kardashian.
told me. When you go rob a bank, make sure you rob the bank alone.
Yeah, you don't take somebody with you,
You
to
don't
rob the
take
bank.
your friends to rob the bank.
Yeah.
You know,
it's
same
like,
thing with the sexual endeavors.
and then you don't go on Twitter and tell everybody
Yeah.
I robbed a bank, y'all.
Nah, man.
Especially if that bank had a cock.
I don't care.
Bangkok.
That bank had a. I don't get the point of like you remember there was locker room talk when you were a kid, but you were a kid. You're like, oh man,
Most of that shit was
I grabbed Mary's
Yeah,
titty.
yeah, yeah.
Mary ain't
Oh,
even
yeah.
at the school. Like
Yeah.
yeah, like that.
Mary
shit was
lives
real.
in another country.
Yeah, yeah.
Rich like sniff my finger, man. Check
Yeah,
that out. That's Betty. Ooh.
I remember. Hey, my buddy. Shout out my boy Nick. You'd be in the bathroom pissing. You know, we had those open urinals at the school.
Like they got at the Minute Maid Park in the Rockets games.
Yeah,
golly.
dicks out. You know, and he'd be like, yeah, look at that. I got bubbles in my pee. You know, I got some ash this morning. I'm like, and as a kid, you're like, bubbles in your pee, dog.
Oh,
what are you talking
that's
about?
what happens when
Speaking of, hey, we went to the Rockets game last week, and my son went in there to the urinal, and he was like, man, Dad, I took the corner urinal, and all of them were empty, and I kind of angled, and some dude walked up and
Yeah,
just
dude. They
started
still
peeing right
get up there
next to me.
shoulder to shoulder with you, man.
Like, he probably wanted to see if your wiener was as big as
He's
his.
a pecker checker, son. Good job. Thanks for angling.
I go straight to the middle, whether there's somebody there or not. I just go straight to the middle. I'm just like, all right, well, I'm here.
Yeah, Rich
You
just
know,
gets
Rich
in there and
is
does the
looking at
helicopter.
everybody.
I can go look left and right this way.
Rick looking at everybody's pecker.
Hey, speaking of peckers, we had fun at 418, man.
Yeah.
That last show was a blast, dude.
Oh,
yeah, it
yeah.
was.
The amateur series,
What a crowd. Everything was great.
number
It
57.
wasn't like, to be fair, leading up to most cards, even though when we're like, we know it's a great card, Eric and I are still in the background going, fuck, man, this isn't going to go right. Something's
I know.
wrong. Like,
Yeah.
it's always negative, 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 negative. The card goes off. It was way better than I thought it was going to be, man.
Well, you know what it is, bro, we're just the biggest critics of everything that we do.
Yeah.
Everything that
For
we
sure.
do. And from the outside looking in, nobody criticizes it that way,
Right.
the way we do, but that's why we have a great product.
Yeah.
Now, this weekend, though,
Man, this weekend's show is going to be absolutely fantastic.
who the fuck puts on 24?
It's 24. I thought it was 22.
I can tell you who does it. A bunch of assholes in Texas.
24. 10 Ami and 14 Pro. 10 Ami and 14 Pro on
Fury
one card.
Challenger Series 13 goes down this Sunday. And hey, before we go any further, if you're listening to this right now, I'm assuming it's still like, yeah, today's Thursday, Diego. We can get this up tomorrow?
So today is Friday.
All right, so
We're recording Thursday, but today is Friday.
You have
You're
until
listening.
weigh-ins tomorrow to purchase the pay-per-view for half off.
You better get this
So
up
right
tomorrow.
now, go to clearlifecombat.com/fury, and you can spend half off, $12, and get the actual pay-per-view that you're going to see this weekend. It is the only way to see the fights. The main card, to clarify, because I'm going to get 20 fucking messages after this. If you are on the main card, you are on UFC Fight Pass socials. Meaning that fans, if you're wanting to see your fighter who's on the main card, go to UFC Fight Pass socials to watch them for free skis. Otherwise, if
That
you're
seems easy enough.
it seems easy enough. If you're an amateur on this card, you are not on Fight Pass. You are on the pay-per-view. Pretty plain and simple. But let's go over this main card first. 115-pound title is on the line as easily the two best females 115 pros in the nation unsigned. You got Jéssica Delboni and Andrea Amaro. Andrea, listen, for a fighter, shut off 1-2. She's won 5 straight fights, put her at 6-2. So any of you fighters who are kind of new in your career, you're like, oh, it's not good. Shut up, keep grinding, get there. She's fighting for the first title fight with us. This is our first 115-pound female pros, right? Mm-hmm. Man, that's so cool.
Don't talk about it, be about it.
I mean, these are two of the more exciting female prospects out there as well. And look, they get their own basically like contender series because this is mixed backyard, man.
This is our first female main event, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Actually, we had one years ago in Dallas when we had a 35 female title fight with.
Did that one go on last though?
Audrey Wolf.
I think it did go last. I think it went.
I thought it was co-main, but
It
you
could,
may
it
be
could
right.
have been co-main.
But it
could
could
have
be
been.
my memory, but it could very well could have been the main.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to say this is our first.
That was like in
I tried.
2019.
You know what? I agree with
Somebody
Wayne.
would have called us out.
I agree.
But I
with
could have
Wayne.
swore it was the co-main.
It could have been.
It could have been. I don't recall.
She fought the girl from Colorado.
Yeah,
That doesn't narrow it down. The girl from Colorado.
Yeah.
You know how many of those we got?
Richard.
50?
She fought Richard. That's back when we were doing titles for. Oh damn! That was the
That was
last
in
time
a-
she fought.
that was
She fought Courtney
Carrollton.
King.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Was it a co-main or a main?
Let's see.
When is Fury Amateurs 57 going to release on YouTube? Next week.
That was a featherweight title, but you can still buy the pay-per-view right
Yeah,
now. and
you can
watch
still
it
buy the
if you don't
pay-per-view
wanna
right
wait.
now. Watch it if you want to watch it.
If you don't want to wait.
Would love to get on the card. DM me. Let's see what you got going on, man. But
I did not get that email that you alleged to have sent Eric.
Yeah, that was.
Okay.
Look, here to make history.
there we go.
That was the main
I
event.
forgot. Yeah. Duncanville Fieldhouse.
Julius Holmes and Clinton Williams was a co-main.
What year was this?
19.
Man, I don't
It's
remember.
pre-COVID.
12,
You remember that
2019.
event? I remember
Did-
that fucking event at all.
Yeah, I was at the gym at
Levi Miles.
Duncanville Fieldhouse or whatever. I remember that.
Randy Villarreal.
Jeff
Fight
Neal,
didn't happen, did it?
Hands of
The
Steel
Levi
was
Miles
there.
fight Didn't happen, did it?
Yeah, he fought Brandon Pate on the main
Okay,
card.
yeah.
TKO'd him.
He didn't fight. He was just there to watch.
Levi Miles.
Ricky Romo.
I still say if
Vic Gonzalez.
What?
Lord.
Who?
Lord, if Levi Miles was to come back tomorrow,
Drake Lopez.
he would be my favorite. Like to say, he's a prospect. That dude was so fucking talented, man. 135. I think it's 235 now, but like.
Yeah, man.
He's still good, bro.
That
I
dude's
bet
a
you.
monster, absolute monster. Speaking of monsters, the co-main event on this card, Abdul Kamara and Josh Walker.
Josh
135
Snow
pounds.
Walker, bantamweight division. Dude, that's man.
I think
That's
the
the main
winner,
event right there.
the winner of this fight, definitely throws his hat in the ring for the belt. You know, you've got the crazy striking power of Abdul Kamara, and Josh Walker's grappling, man, is unreal. And Josh, people forget. I mean, this was a kid who used to spam flying knees when he was in the
Yeah.
I still think that Cortez is in the running for that title fight. He just beat Walker.
Sure, but you got to be active. You got to keep fighting.
Yeah, that matters.
Well, I mean, I'm giving him a one-off. He's going to fight somewhere
How
else.
dare you?
So he's going to be active.
You don't
Well.
say that shit publicly.
Well, there's that.
Also in the card, Hiram Chavez. Is it Hiram or Hiram? How do you say that?
I'd go Hiram.
Hiram.
Hiram?
I don't
I
know.
would go hear him, right?
Hiram.
Hiram Chavez.
Hiram.
Taking on the returning Lester Batres Jr. Lester did not want to sit around, wanted to get that taste of defeat from his last fight out of his mouth.
Ooh, at a catch of 165.
Yeah.
All right.
Lester don't give a fuck.
No, he just wanted to fight.
He just want to fight.
You know, it's funny. He had the kind of the same circle I feel like every fighter has after a loss. Like he lost, and at first it was, we're gonna take a little time, like regroup, get everything
what he
back
told me.
together. And
He
then
told
like
me that.
2 days later, it was, man, I gotta get this taste going, Doug. I got
I
this
gotta
feeling's
fight.
gotta go.
I got to fight. Yeah.
Also on the card, this fight I think could be our sleeper fight of the night. Josh Motzinger takes on the surging Cody
Oh
Freeman.
man, yeah.
Man, I ain't sleeping on Cody Freeman ever.
Not right now. Not at
I'm done sleeping
this
on
run
Cody
that he's
Freeman.
on right now. You'd be a fool to.
Yeah, Freeman has really shown, like he's gotten comfortable with who he is.
Yeah, and he's good.
And he's very, very good, man. And I think people forget, you know, going in the toe drink fight, I knew this was like a dangerous fight for Kyle. And I don't think people realize how good of a grappler Cody Freeman is, man. I remember him fighting Colin Wright years ago. And Colin Wright was a phenomenal grappler, all around fighter. And
That's AKA.
AKA, yeah, for their.
Colin beat him, huh?
I think Cody won that fight.
Did he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Cody won that fight. I could be wrong, but I have no way of researching it right now. And, but look, I got the research demon over here. I would say it's Diego, but he's lost in something else over
What's
here.
up?
Diego, you good, Diego?
Yes, sir.
Like she'll call
What
you.
you looking at?
buddy.
She'll call you back, bro.
Damn, dude.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, dude. Be,
Should be all right.
Diego, so what'd you think about that?
Jenny will call you back. Jenny Wynn will call you back.
Come on, man.
Wing
That's not
ping?
true.
Wing Ping, we'll call you.
Jenny.
Diego, does your wife listen to this show?
Jenny.
No, I hope.
You
I
ever
hope
see
not.
Forrest? You
No,
ever see
'cause it's
Forrest
not
Gump?
Jenny.
You ever
true.
watch
I'm
Forrest
gonna be
Gump?
running if she hears this. so-
Jenny.
Jenny.
Jenny when?
Jenny, you gave me AIDS, Jenny.
So
That was the
Come on.
the other version of Jenny.
That was the Easy E Forrest Gump.
Yeah, Jenny. Jenny was a bitch, right? Like, wasn't
Yeah.
she a terrible person?
Yeah,
yes,
he,
she was.
he,
Was she
uh,
mean to Forrest?
Yeah, she went and was like
She was
fucking all these
horrible.
dudes and got
Yeah.
AIDS.
yeah.
Did she really?
yeah, but then she came
give
home
him-
to Forrest.
Didn't she give him an AIDS baby after that?
Yeah, they had a kid.
I didn't know she had AIDS.
Well, I think that's what they alluded to,
very,
right?
It's
Like-
very heavily implied. Maybe you saw it at a younger age
It's
and
probably gonorrhea.
went over your head.
No, she
you
died, dude.
Get rid of that. Yeah,
You
yeah.
could die from that probably.
I ain't killed Diego yet.
Yeah, circling back, Cody Freeman subbed Colin Wright with a rear naked choke.
Okay.
449 in the first round.
Yeah, that's what I thought, man.
At AKA 13, whatever that was.
When was that?
Also known as
Last year.
That was probably
21.
3 years back.
Yeah, that was
4
back
years
in 21.
5 years.
February 26th of 2021.
Yeah. So that's when Cody Freeman kind of got on my radar first. I was like, oh wow, this dude's
That's
for
when
real.
you were the GM over there.
No. They messaged me the other day.
You told me.
Yeah, didn't respond when I messaged back. That's cool.
Rich, we'd love to have you back.
No, they don't. Nobody. They don't want me back.
Golly, who would
Hey,
want him back?
I ain't going
Like if
nowhere.
he's like gonorrhea. If you manage to get rid of it,
Listen,
who would
I'm-
want it back?
I'm telling y'all right
A woman
now.
who divorces Rich is like, yes.
I'm telling you right now.
outta here.
I said this when I left LFA. Like I'm done with this.
Bitch,
side
you
of the
ain't leaving
bullshit.
Fury ever.
If anything ever happened where like he sold the company or like he decided like he doesn't want to do this anymore, I will never fuck on this side of the MMA world again. I will
Yeah.
just work with my fighters, man.
I remember that story.
This is like
How about you, Wayne?
Yeah, never again.
I couldn't see Wayne in anybody
How about
else's
you?
cage, man.
Dana White, only Dana's cage. That's it.
Yeah.
Only stay with Fury.
I think as
any-
long
If I was black and I could say it, I'd say it. My,
Brothers.
come on,
my
baby.
ninjas.
Yes.
My ninjas.
That's what I'm talking about right there. It's called loyalty.
we got too good of a product.
We do,
too good
man.
of a thing, man.
We sure as hell do. But
feel
it's
like-
because of the people that are involved.
Yeah, 100%.
Makes it like,
and it's only getting better. It's
100%,
only getting
man.
better. Like people, you know, while we've been around for a long time, and collectively all of us have been involved with this for a long time. Our core group was 2018. When I think I joined in 2018 is when I came in.
yeah.
So we're still like,
7
to me,
years.
it's infancy of like what we can actually do.
Yeah.
You know, we're just now figuring out like.
I mean, because you got to think, me and Jace kicked it off in 13, and I think right before, was it maybe 15, he left. So then I kind of took the reins from 15 to 18.
Yeah.
And then I started getting some help.
I mean, up until, damn, dude, even after I first got here, dude, you were still like loading trailers up every night.
Yeah,
Like,
setting wire and lights,
Yeah.
breaking down all that. I barely got away from that shit. Like,
What a control freak.
It took some convincing.
it's only been a couple years,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
It's because I mean I even
Escapade,
remember.
really?
Yeah.
Since the Escapade deal. That was
'Cause-
whenever
'cause
Eric was
even-
finally able to kind of like let the reins go on that stuff.
Because even looking for a fight with Dana, I helped him with the
Yeah.
setup and tear down, and then I met the producers up there.
We
and
did the
walked.
same thing in Colorado.
They were like, hey, where's the promoter? And it's Eric over there like
Yeah.
running wires and stuff. It's like, nah, that's not him.
Yeah, man. I mean,
We're looking for Eric.
I vividly remember like events ending and then like you and Chrissy starting on the lights. Like
Get the shit out of
Get-
here.
Christy too.
yeah, getting the lights off. Hey, shout out to Mama Christy.
Having that baby.
Beautiful, beautiful baby. Hope everything is going
It's happening
well
or
and healthy.
happened?
She already,
She already had it.
Oh,
Does
She
it
had
look,
it, I think,
Rich,
Monday?
does it look like you or Diego?
It definitely looks like a little bit like you. It's got thick hair.
It looks like Devin, actually.
Looks like Devin. A little panda baby running around.
Shout out Christy, man.
Yeah, she works
works really
works
hard.
She's been here. How
Does a
long's
great
Christy
job.
been here?
Shit,
Man.
Since the beginning, right?
Christy came on. No, she came on like when I started. I think when I started with Submission Hunter.
Okay.
So maybe 2016.
It was very early on.
It's like 9 years.
I mean, we've been really, again, really blessed.
I
with
think
the people
Sierra's
we
been
have,
here at least
man.
3 now, right?
I think she's been here.
Two?
She's
2 or 3?
more than 2.
At least 3. Sierra was in Colorado with us.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to say
we got a
she
good
started
team, man.
working for me at Villa in like 2009. It was before COVID.
Okay.
So 2019. Yeah, 2019, and then 2020 was COVID, right?
So I think about 23 she came here. 22.
No,
22.
like 21 or 22. 21 or 22 is when
That
she
says a
came.
lot about a company, though, when you don't have an overturn of people.
No. And then now we've got Amanda
That's
helping
been here,
with,
like-
but she's also been here three or 4 years already herself.
And sometimes we have Audra.
Sometimes we have. She's back this weekend.
Sometimes we have Audra when she feels like being a part of this.
we got our core ring card girl group this weekend. Amanda,
Sometimes we have
Audra-
Shelby.
Amanda, Audra, Shelby this weekend.
When Shelby feels like.
Shelby feels like showing up.
Yeah. Thanks, Shelby. Thanks,
It is.
Audra.
I mean, it is pretty cool if you think about it. We really don't have turnover.
Not at all.
We don't have, but there's also everybody we have. There's not a lot of. There's no egos.
Yeah.
So like everybody will. If you ask Christy, hey, I need you to go pick up the dirty gloves and then go mop the cage.
Everybody calls Mark.
Everybody calls Mark.
Yeah. Chris is like, Mark!
Yeah.
Rich needs this.
Yeah.
Mark's the real MVP.
Mark is, man. Mark is.
Now, Mark's been here since like 2011.
Oh, whatever. He took a big ass break and
Then he
came
took
back.
a break and came back.
It's called jail, guys.
Yeah, I was about to say he went to college for a few years.
Went and fought with his wife a little bit.
To the Peace Corps.
Went to fight with his wife a little bit.
Yeah, that too.
I had a buddy who used to call that volunteering. He did some involuntary volunteering for the last
Went
few
to volunteer
years.
his time, huh?
No, man. Again, amazing group that we have. I know we got away from our card we were talking about here.
Yeah, I was hoping you circle back to that because I don't have it. I can't pull it
I'm
up.
trying to pull it back
Let me
up.
send it back to you, Wayne. I know you got it.
Man, the last event I got from you was Amateur Series last weekend.
Up next, we got Stacy Gonzalez taking on Becca Irwin.
Oh, snap. Becca
Super
Irwin's back.
excited. This right here, I know I called Cody Freeman and Monsignor sleeper fight tonight. This is there's no way this fight is not fucking exciting.
Yeah.
Dominic Herrera, Antonio Figueiredo.
Oh, yeah.
It's like 1A and 1B.
Oh my gosh, dude. Now this will be the first time I think, because Dom is a pretty tall 25er. And I think this will be the first time that Tonio has had to
Nice
fight
out of
someone like with that big of a height difference for him. I'm just excited to see.
Tell me this: when did Tonio gain such a following?
I mean,
Oh, he's a testimony to like just building his career and building fans because he's
Yeah.
selling more and more tickets every event.
he is
every event.
definitely, when you look at him though, like on the short list of exciting fighters, he's top 5. And if you break it down to the 125 division, I think him and Sebastian Orevides are the two most exciting fighters right now.
Well, him and Dom are both 3-0, right?
Yeah.
3-0 versus 3-0.
Undefeated, yeah, two undefeated prospects.
And I hate to, like I said, man, I hate to have put them together because I would have loved to keep them both undefeated, but let's figure it out right now.
Yeah.
And they're two guys stacked in the division. I'd like to see Sebastian and Dom next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know they're training partners, but I'd love to see Sebastian Antonio.
Yeah, that's not
Because
gonna
people, I mean, I know it won't happen. People don't realize how good of wrestling Tonio has.
Mm-hmm.
So like the fact that he's exploding people's heads on the feet right now, like you don't have a choice. You can't take him down.
I mean,
Guy's
if we
wrestling
get
phenomenal.
Sebastian Rodriguez 2 more fights, 2 more wins, he'll be right there in the mix. He can fight either one of those guys
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of really fun fights out there. 205 up next. Man, is anybody who's not a fan of James Ford?
James Ford is back, product of the War Training Center.
Yeah. Taking on Colton Emmerich. Be an extremely fun fight. Zahari Zulfikari
Ooh, that'll be fun to
takes on Sean
yell in a
Kennard.
cage. Top Gun Sean Kennard.
You remember Shahari?
Nah.
He fought Zach Reese for us
Oh yeah, I do. Never mind.
at Escapade.
Oh yeah, it's been a minute.
Zach took the fight, I think, on like a couple weeks' notice. Or maybe not.
Yeah, I don't think it was a full.
They ended up having to go up a weight class.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this kid got stopped in the first. But
And then kicking off the main card, we got.
I don't remember that name at all. I've announced that name before.
He's like, I've
All
said
right, hey,
this.
I'm going to go pull up that and rewatch and
Yeah.
see how I did.
Kicking off our main card, Kenya Rosas and Mia
Ooh,
Raw.
Mia Raw taking on Kenya Rosas, dude. And we're kicking off the main card with that?
You put a little stank on
Damn.
that when he says it.
She likes it whenever I draw out the Raw. So
Well, you
wrong.
should probably talk to Bruce before you say it that way, but that's
Like,
I don't know.
Hey, I was saying it like that pre-Bruce the Goose, all
Hey,
right?
man, whatever. You know, whatever.
Hey, calm down, pal.
Hey, and then
Don't be getting me in any trouble with Bruce the Goose, damn it. He's got a funny laugh.
that's
We're
not
cool.
a man you want trouble with.
Hell no.
I'm gonna hire. Hey, listen, I'm gonna hire a bunch of these dudes to be my bodyguards one day.
Yeah.
Bruce is one of them.
I just want Miles. Just give me Miles Banks.
Miles
He can be like old and tired at that point, but he's just one of those dudes walking around. You're like, I don't want to fuck with that.
I don't feel like dealing with it.
Yeah. Nah.
I don't know. I think I'd rather have a Bruce the Goose. Let somebody try to fuck with me just so I could watch the melee unfold.
Yeah.
The fun thing is, all these guys, like, it'd be fun just to hang out with. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Miles
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Bruce are both fucking hilarious.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hilarious, man. I love that. But you know, if you get Bruce, you got to have Anthony Ivy with him too. So you got Oreo cookie next to you right there. You're looking good. So now we got.
Are you trying to do a sponsor plug or something? Like
no.
one of those unannounced Rich Burmaster sponsors?
No, usually I'll have a lead into those of some kind, and you'll get them. Other
right.
people will ignore
All
them,
right.
but that's okay. On our pay-per-view card, headlined Dustin Smith and the debut of Lucas Valente.
Oh, wow.
Is a
All right.
two-time world champion. May even be fucking more than that. I don't know.
He's probably more than that.
Jiu-Jitsu
actually.
wizard. I saw the video Clear Life posted the other day of him training. Looks good. Looks really good, man. I'm excited to see this. Ruben Martinez taking on Micah White.
Micah Dynamite White. Flyweight action.
Mike is so much fun, dude. He's so much fun to watch. Mike Kennedy taking on Matt Costello. I'm telling you right now, Kennedy and Costello is going to be a banger. Absolute banger of a fight. Alex Martinez taking on Arlton Audrey.
Boomer.
And Christian Lopez taking on the returning Josh Thomas. That's just our professionals on the prelims. Also on the amateurs, you got Devin Jones defends his title against Christian Lloyd. I see you put Christian Lloyd. You texted me that earlier.
Lloyd David.
Everything says Lloyd David.
I just went and
everywhere.
looked at his medicals. It says Christian Lloyd David.
Man,
That's HIPAA, bro. We can't be talking about that. Maybe he's trying to hide that.
That's his name, bro.
you need to
Nah.
I
figure
just
out
want to catch
what
you
name
before.
he wants to go by.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think he goes by Lloyd because everywhere I've seen has been Lloyd.
When Harry met Lloyd.
Harry Lloyd.
Remember that?
I'm excited for this fight, man.
Is that-
I'm excited for this fight. Obviously, I'm biased towards my kid Devin Jones, but I think Christian brings some. Lloyd brings some things that Devin just hasn't seen yet, man. You know, so I'll be interested to see how this fight goes down.
Devin's never fought an Asian.
He's never fought an Asian. I think the first guy he fought was Asian.
Was it?
Oh, he was Indian, which is technically
So
Asian.
Frank says, David Lloyd, bro.
Is it David Lloyd?
Wait. Sorry, it's Lloyd David.
Yeah, I was about to say, man. I just saw a
I
video
just
this
fixed it.
morning that said Lloyd David.
Yeah, we made that.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, okay.
that's what it's supposed to say, right, Lloyd David?
I'll figure it out.
I'll ask Frank. He'll know.
Frank the Tank.
Yeah, so Devin Jones, Lloyd David, Stephen Owens, Andrew Lauterbach, Jalen Perez, Juan Gutierrez, Stephen Beltran, Azir Ortega.
That Lauterbach and Owens is going to be a banger.
That's going to be a banger for sure. Tons of good fighters on
Juan
this card.
Gutierrez versus 8-0. I seen the guy, his coach from Belize.
Yeah.
He's here and he shared a video, the Clear Life video, saying, "Hey guys, everybody in Belize tune in to watch our first Belize guy fight. This is the first Belize athlete to fight in the States, apparently."
Really?
That's what he's saying.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so he wants everybody to purchase pay-per-view to watch their guy. So y'all purchase it from individual houses. Don't everybody go to the same house.
Yeah,
I wish
right?
there was a way
it's,
for
it's
us-
50% off, like through Saturday.
Yeah, through
So I mean,
Saturday.
come on, everybody. You
I
can
wish
watch
it
the
was a way
cover
to
of your
see where
own
they buy
home.
it
You don't
from,
have to
right?
go to somebody else's
The
house.
country or the
Yeah, there might
city,
be.
whatever.
There might be. We'll have to ask the guys. There might be. But if there's a fight, when you look at the card this weekend, whether it's pros or amateurs, Diego, start with you. See if he was paying attention or not. What is the fight you're most looking forward to this weekend?
Ginny?
Actually,
Is it Ginny?
no, the Costello fight. I'm pretty
Matt
big fan
Costello?
of.
Okay. All right.
I like good old Matt. Good old Matty.
Matty Ice.
Wayne, who you looking forward to this
Matty
weekend,
Ice.
Wayne?
Oh man, there's a lot of them on
yeah.
here. As I even look over like the amateur side, so of course, I'm looking forward to seeing Devin Jones defend his title.
Right.
But Nathan Regino is back. I
Yes.
like some of these young dudes
He's
that,
got a tough fight,
that have
too.
like the sky's the limit for their potential.
Yeah.
Stephen Ewald?
Who did I see? Yeah, Stephen Ewald. Yeah,
Yes.
that's the name I was looking for on here. Stephen Ewald taking on Willie Davis. That'll be fun to watch. But man, I'm really looking forward to that Abdul Kamara, Josh Snow, Walker fight. Josh Walker is one of my favorite fighters. I've made no secret about it, man. Apollo Creed Jr., whenever he's got the mustache going.
Yeah, I love it.
I love Josh Walker. Like you were saying, he's phenomenal on the ground. His grappling is next level. But on his feet, he's no joke. He can throw hands in those kicks, man. He spams those kicks like you were saying. He's a dangerous opponent all around. A great challenge for Abdul Kamara. So if I've got to pick one, that's the one I'm looking forward to seeing the most. But this card is stacked.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I can't even pick one. Man.
I got to go Herrera and Figueiredo.
See, I was just about to say, I see Tony
I like
Figueiredo
that
on here.
one,
I feel
too.
bad for not saying that
I
one.
can't
They're
pick
so
them. I mean,
mean.
you see Micah, you see Lester,
Yeah.
you see Becca, you see Mia,
Mean,
Listen,
dude.
Andrew Lauterbach.
I could have said
And Mia Grant, it's been like what? It's been over a year since she's fought, right?
So-
I mean, the main event.
I could have said Jalen Perez and Juan Gutierrez and not been wrong.
Juan Gutierrez with the wrestling
Yeah.
singlet.
Dude, it's a banger of a card.
Sean Kennard.
Cody Freeman.
Lucas Valiente. Bro, you can't pick
Dustin
one.
Smith.
There's none you can pick.
Well, I did, and that's the one I'm sticking with.
I'm not
Abdul
picking none.
Kamara, Josh Walker. Yeah, you can't.
I picked the
You get in
whole
trouble.
card. Yeah.
No, it's going to be an absolute banger. Again, guys, don't forget to go to clearlifecombat.com/Fury right now, and you can purchase that pay-per-view for half off. That will go up until right now. I said it'll be at weigh-ins. I may cut it off Friday night at midnight. I don't know just yet.
No, once weigh-in starts, the price has changed.
Maybe give them through the weigh-ins, through the ceremonial.
Nah.
Let them see
Nah.
the heat and the
You know
tension
what? We're changing the
build.
price right now.
Golly, I'm trying, guys. I'm trying.
You know what? Fuck it.
Go through the weigh-ins. Let them see what they might be buying, and then at the end of weigh-ins.
People don't listen.
Gotta make a
anyway.
decision.
It's the same
I
thing
know.
with tickets.
I know. You're right.
Oh, the hard thing is like we'll have said this 20 times. Diego's going to pull out a clip. That'll allow me to
Nobody
post
told
it,
me.
and I'm going to
Hey
get.
guys, where do I get to pay for you?
Where do I get to pay for you at?
Where can I watch
Or
fights at?
once the fight starts,
ClearLifeCombat.com, guys.
Where do you buy tickets at? Fury FC
dot.
TV.
Okay, what about this? You know, the fights are going to start 10 minutes in. How come I can't see it anywhere? Why isn't it on YouTube? Why isn't it on Facebook? Because you don't pay attention. That's why.
What's up, guys? Be sure to catch all the preliminary action for Fury Challenger Series 13 this Sunday, April 27th at 1 p.m. on clearlifecombat.com/Fury.
Speaking of paying attention, UFC Fight Night Kansas City is this weekend.
No.
Ian Machado Gary taking on Carlos Prates.
Fighting nerd.
Ooh.
Don't bet against them.
Fighting nerd.
Don't bet against them.
Diego, give me your pick.
I can't. Let me see.
God damn it, you don't know his fucking fight, Diego.
He just told you the names,
Yes,
man.
Carlos.
Carlos Prates.
Nah.
Eric, you got Eric.
He's
I
too
got
busy
Gary.
looking at the levels.
Gary.
Audio, fighting nerd, Carlos Prates all
Fighting
day.
nerd. Yeah, I'm rolling with the
They're
fighting nerds,
undefeated.
man.
They're undefeated in the
Well,
UFC.
they're undefeated. They had a guy that was
In the UFC.
That was in the UFC, was on their team, and they conveniently like dropped him from
Hey,
the
man.
fighting nerd group.
Hey, man. Well, shit happens, pal.
Every time you lose, you get
when
cut from the group.
When you get kicked out of the NWO, you don't get to wear the shirt anymore, man. Sorry. So, yeah, he's not on the team. We're undefeated.
This is like
True heels, baby.
This is like when the guy got cut from the NWO and he had to go to the LWO. You're like, all right. I'm going with Carlos Prates as well. Co-main event, we got Anthony Smith taking on Zhang Min Yang.
Ooh, man.
I gotta go with old Min Yang.
Yeah, I'm going
Ming
Zhang Min
Yang.
Yang.
Give me the big Asian for this fight. I
Giga.
got Giga Chikadze taking on David Onama. I got to go with Giga, man.
Me too.
Giga's fun to see. David
Me
Onama's
too.
fun.
Always bet on Black David Onama, man.
All right, solid. Michelle Pereira taking on Abus Magomedov.
Yeah.
Man, you got that name, I'm taking.
Yeah.
I'm taking Pereira.
I always keep
You ain't gonna
He's
beat.
the-
You ain't
he's
gonna
the-
beat my boy Morono,
betting
and then I'm
favorite.
gonna bet against you.
Randy Brown taking on Nicholas Dalby. Give me Randy Brown.
Yeah, I'll take Randy Brown in that one
Always
as well.
bet on Brown.
Ikram Aliskerov taking on
Look like
Andre
him.
Muniz. Muniz, why not?
Nah.
Our
nah.
boy,
Going
Matt
Russia.
Snell.
Matt Snell takes on Jimmy Flick. Gotta run
Yeah.
with Matt
I
Snell.
thought Matt
Snell all
retired.
day.
He did, and then he decided he didn't want to retire anymore.
Look at that haircut, bro.
That's beautiful.
Fucking amazing.
Even though
Matt
his chest
Snell.
has, chest has just as much hair as his head.
Maybe we went to Turkey. They pulled the hair chest
From
off
his
and put it on the
Yeah.
head. Looks
be.
great.
Evan Elder Gage Young. I gotta go with Elder.
I got to go with Elder too.
Yeah,
my
take
boy
Elder.
My boy Cody Steele's training partner.
Chris Gutierrez, John Castaneda.
I don't know, man. Chris
we've had
Gutierrez
a
is
few
an old
guys.
dog now, huh?
Yeah, he is. He's got those leg kicks though, man.
I know.
Gutierrez is the betting favorite. I'll go him.
I'll take Gutierrez. Damon Blackshear taking on I don't know. Give me the Asian.
Yeah. That
That's
guy.
not an Asian name.
Hey, that's just
Nah,
one
I mean,
name.
China.
I know.
He don't have a last name.
He's like
Or he
Goldberg.
don't have a first name.
Maybe it translates to Goldberg in
Goldberg?
Chinese.
Malcolm Wellmaker, Cameron Simon.
That's like, what's his name on Super Bad? What's the guy's name?
McLovin?
You got one
McLovin?
name, baby. That's the Asian guy got
Golly,
one name.
I give the guy Goldberg. He gives
Yeah,
him McLovin. Man.
Jacqueline Amorim taking on Pollyanna Viana in a battle of the beauties.
Battle of that's a cat fight.
Oh, let me see who I'm picking.
It's Brazil versus
Let me see.
Brazil.
Can I zoom in? Let me see. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm going Amarim.
I'm gonna go rim job right here. Woo! Amarim.
I don't
Go
know.
with Polly.
Polly?
Oh, you like
Yeah,
that?
you like the Polly, huh? What's your wife think about that, Diego? Timmy Cumbia
that's
taking
why
on
I don't say
Roberto
much.
Romero. I'm gonna go with Cumbia. I tried to sign that kid a few times. Happy to see him out there. Chesley Chandler no longer does her show. Taking on Jocelyn Edwards.
I was like, is that like a show on like E?
I don't have a
1 o'clock in the
clue
morning or
about
something?
that last one. All right, did you guys see that Mark Hunt's lawsuit got dropped again?
What was the lawsuit?
So
Oh, he sued
yeah.
UFC after his loss to Lesnar, and
Yeah.
it got ruled a no contest, and steroids were involved.
So
or
they
whatever, allegedly.
knowingly, supposedly,
Knowingly.
Negligence. It was negligence on their part.
They knew that he had failed his test for steroids before they fought.
Says
and they
who?
Says Mark Hunt
says
and his legal team.
I think it said USADA, and I think it came out that
Wow.
like they knew.
Ooh.
Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but that supposedly they knew, and they basically like you let him go there and get his ass beat by this steroid gorilla.
So had he won, would it have?
Exactly,
There you go.
man.
Shut the
You
hell
know,
up.
look here, but I'm going
Shut
to
it.
propose a solution though. You've got enough money. Mark Hunt, we can all agree, he's like UFC legend. You know,
Sure.
he's got a
Yeah.
name and he brought value to the promotion. Settle with this guy,
We
man.
don't like disgruntled employees,
Yeah,
Wayne.
but you settle with this guy and you make this problem go away so it doesn't keep popping up, man.
The problem, I
come
think,
on.
I think,
Well,
when
then
But you don't want to set a precedent. I
There
get
you
it.
go.
Right.
I
That's
get
what it
it.
is.
But
Because then everybody's
goddamn,
gonna want
pal,
that, man.
you
And I
know?
feel like Dana's got to lay down the fucking hammer like he does, and hey, it is what it is.
All right, then,
But also-
you start signing these guys to some UFC Legends deals, and you give them a little, instead of a retirement, a 401k, you don't give them those things, but you sign
give
them
them
this
100K
deal.
a year.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
what the,
give-
that's what the
give-
GFL's for.
Hey,
Which is not
I try
happening.
to propose a solution. That's what I do. I try to solve problems.
you guys have all seen like the GFL shit's not happening, right? Like they've already canceled it. Their first two of
it was
them.
a
Yeah,
joke.
we talked
It was a
about it.
joke.
We talked about it a couple of weeks ago before you guys stepped out on the podcast and canceled us last week. But yeah,
Me and
man,
Wayne talked about it when Rich was gone.
GFL.
That makes more sense. Guns and Hoses Houston. What a great fucking name. I don't know what that is, but
So I think a police
but you're
fight-
clicking on it.
is it?
Yeah, police versus firefighter.
Oh, is that what that is?
How can I
Okay.
put that on? I need to put that on.
Yeah.
You want to do one of
I've
those?
been, seeing that for-
Yeah.
I've been seeing that for years.
I thought
Diego's
we were,
been pitching that since episode 1.
Bruce
You
the
shit on
Goose.
it last time.
No,
Guns
never.
and Hoses Houston.
I never shit.
Well, that's the
Golly, who? Hey,
Houston
Diego,
first responder
who would you
boxing.
put in there against Bruce the Goose Whitehead?
Is he a,
He's a
fire-
firefighter. So it
firefighter.
would be a police officer, right?
Yeah.
Has to go against Bruce the Goose. I'd put Trevin Giles.
Dude, that was the name that just popped in my head. Like, it would have to be
Charity.
somebody like him.
Charity.
You know, Trevor Giles
Their
was good for charity.
teammates.
Luke Crawford.
Oh, that'll never happen then.
No more teammates.
Yeah. I think they're all over there.
Golly, man.
I'd make Copley put on a police suit and fight Bruce.
But they got a sale going on Party City. They're closing. so
Yeah,
they
I
can
would go
out
get him
the
one of those
clearance.
police suits.
I'm
Paul
glad.
Blart.
I'm glad I cut on because I was like, "What the fuck is Diego talking about? Why is he bringing up
Party
sales?"
City.
I know. I was
Oh,
like,
the
what?
fake for the fake costume.
Yes, yes, yes.
Those could be fun. Like we could do something like that. I want to do a
What if
black
we
tie
did
brawl.
like what if we did like a Marines and Army?
I was just about to say, man, tribute for the troops kind of a deal.
Or do a Fury event on a base.
Yeah,
Put it on
well,
your-
golly.
We
were
worked
working
on that like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It never got finalized.
Never unfolded.
Yeah, even this year with San Antonio, we talked
With the
about.
bowling center.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to bring those up. Yeah, we talked about it in the past, but for whatever reason or another, never came to
I
fruition.
mean,
That'd be fun.
the door hasn't closed.
No.
It's just
Do it
you
at
kind of
Ellington
get away
Field
from it.
in one of those big hangars.
Yeah,
That'd be dope.
Cool. That'd be cool.
I mean, it
With
would
the-
even.
Golly, hey, let's do
it
that
would
in the
even-
spring or in the fall. Let's don't do
It
that in
would
the
be
summertime.
Cool. It'd be
like
cool
November.
to do a submission hunter, like Armed Forces submission hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, and do teams.
Yep. Let's do that. We should do that.
That'd be fun as hell.
Let's go.
Got awkwardly quiet.
You
I
think?
know, right? We're all booking it in
Is
our
everybody
heads. Who
thinking?
would
Yeah, I'm
put in
thinking
there?
about matchups right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something to think about. Let's see who steals our idea after.
You got all quiet like
I've been saying that
Hey,
for
let's
years.
see who steals our idea after we hit the button.
Saying that for years.
Hey, so this past weekend we had Fury Amateur Series, crowned 2 new champions.
Yep.
What a performance from Dorian Bryant.
Dorian
man.
Bryant, man. Are you kidding me?
Light-skinned Tyson. He's got. And I wonder how much longer he's going to stay Amy. Like,
I mean, he's a welterweight technically. He went up to 85 to fight Martin.
Still a big fan of Martin.
Yeah,
Still
me
big
too.
Oh,
Martin.
yeah,
Yeah, me
man.
But
Yeah,
what did he do
everybody.
the moment he got out of the cage?
My
Sorry,
bad, boss.
As soon as he gets out of the cage.
I love Martin, man.
Yeah, he's a great guy. I was shocked to see him lose by submission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Hoses wasn't very happy. He's like, dude, you put yourself in that and got
Yeah.
out of it and then put yourself back into it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, you know that.
You got
like,
subbed with an
Oh,
arm
yeah.
bar.
as a coach, you're sitting out
Second
there.
round.
Like, and
Only you know what's going on when you're in there fighting.
Yeah.
The fighter, I mean, he does what he thinks.
And it's also easier on the coaching side of it, even if you've been in there or not. In that moment, like it's easy. I know that young LA. It's easy
look at
to
that.
see. Everybody's showing that.
Walmart.
I'm sporting my war training center gear.
I like
New war order.
We need
New war order.
Hey, all these peptides starting to kick in, baby.
Ooh.
See that shit?
Ooh, look, you're looking at some crow's feet on that?
Nah, hey, you see me get
I did see that.
Care of it, baby.
Tara put his business on her story last night.
I saw that.
that's
You
how
ain't
we
finding
do
any
it.
crow's feet on Eric Garcia's face.
Nope.
I got all the crow's feet.
They moonwalking on Rich.
They're
All the crow's
moonwalking on
feet.
you, Rich?
Have y'all seen?
Is it crow's feet or real women's feet moonwalking on your face?
I'm not a foot dude. Nah, y'all like feet.
Nah,
I
dude.
mean, they just can't be ugly.
Can't be ugly.
Yeah, they just can't be
Yeah,
ugly.
but I'm not like, I'm
But
not a
it's
foot
not-
fetish
it's not
guy.
getting
Like
me
when they're
going
putting
or
their feet in the
anything.
camera and shit, that's gross, man. Put that shit down.
Feet in the camera. Fuck you doing over there?
Well, I was looking at your web browser over here, and while you were scrolling, I was like,
feed the
God damn,
camera.
Rich, that's
Why does it
gross.
say skeets and sheets?
Ugh.
But anyway.
Oh my god.
Oh man, no. So Dorian Bryant picked up a new title, and then Cordova with the victory over Emmett Epperson.
And we were supposed to have a third.
Yeah, five-round unanimous decision for Jose Cordova, who picks up the Amateur Series Bantamweight Championship.
So I had to step away when we brought in Andrew and I can't remember his other name now. The guy who was really
Jordan.
supposed to face.
Yeah, it's not on
Jordan
my list.
Garcia.
Jordan Garcia, yeah. Did Andrew kind of explain what happened, or like?
He just basically apologized.
Yeah, he apologized
you
for
know?
missing weight so bad, took responsibility for
It
it.
just sucks, man. It really does suck.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that fight. Like we had talked about, we'll probably have a fight follow. I didn't expect it to be that one. Definitely
I didn't
was not
either.
expecting that. Want to give a shout out to Cade Fordory and Darius Diamond. I said they would throw down, and them two dudes went right after each other. Super fun to watch those guys. And what about Byron Wells with the banger shot against CJ Dismore?
Oh yeah, bro. He didn't even load up.
No.
He kind of just hit him with it was a left.
He like stepped into it.
They both threw at the same time,
Same
or
time.
something.
He changed his
Right,
nickname, but same result. TKO 246 into the first round. Byron the Reaper Wells
What was the nickname?
picking up the
before?
W. He was Diesel, and I think Drew Ratajczak still calls him Diesel, but he wanted to be the Reaper for this one. He's an Ami, so we'll switch it up as much as he wants.
I think CJ got memorized by his beautiful eyes. Boom.
Man, CJ's a dog too, though, man. That kid,
Yeah.
he's still young.
Yeah, he was 2-1 going into that one. 2-2 now.
One of the Aiden Bell looked phenomenal
Yes,
coming out.
and he
for
wants
his-
to come back.
Yeah,
like,
for his first fight.
gotta find some AMI heavyweights. Where y'all at?
Super composed.
Yeah, Aiden Bell gets a TKO 232 into the first round over Alejandro Avila.
R.I.P. Alejandro.
Solid crowd for.
Did you take
Aiden Bell.
his shirt away? He's not on the team anymore.
He's not on the team anymore. No, I was super happy with his performance, man. The kid, like, and you could see it in his performance. Scared to death. You know, it's his first time going out there, and,
Exactly,
and
understandable, man.
at our gym, like, it's kind of funny. Like, we don't really. Basically, this is the conversation went for him. It was like, "Hey, you're fighting 418." And
Yeah,
I just
you
walked
mentioned that.
away because, like, that's what you're here for.
He's a gamer, man.
Yeah.
I give that dude props.
Yeah, he did great, and
I think if you go to him and you're like, hey, so there's this opportunity on 418.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
yeah.
Then they get in their own heads. Like, well, I don't know if I'm ready yet. Or what. Whenever you do it the way that you did,
Yeah.
I think that's the right way.
This is
Like, hey,
all
you got to
the-
fight Saturday.
This is all that my gym does. Like, if you're looking to like join and rule the IBJJF world, not my gym. Don't do that. If you're looking to become the best boxer in the world, not my gym. Don't do that. You want to be a great fighter and have opportunities and step up in the cage.
let's
Like
go.
we don't take easy fights, and we get in there and throw it out.
That's one thing that I said about Rich the other day.
I don't think so.
He just
But
says, yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
overall self-defense, I think, like lifestyle and all that, I think your gym's a good
Yeah,
aspect
you
of
know, we carry the same type of mentality curriculum that we know from War Training Center. Jeremy and I both have a kind of the same philosophies on a lot of things, and scoring all those points is great, but you know what's better than that? Beating him into submission and then submitting him. So that's definitely what we're looking for. And yeah,
How
I
about
believe-
just being an overall good person?
Nah. I mean, we do.
You don't
yeah.
carry those kind of.
We do
morals.
actually. I don't let people fight who are not good representations of our brand. Like that brand means a lot to me.
it's
A lot to
yeah,
me.
for sure.
And that's something that, you know, like when we talk about, I have my guys take tough fights. Well, there's two reasons for that. One, I believe as an amateur, you fight anybody who makes the weight. Like they make the weight, you fight. Be a little bit more picky as a pro, but as you can see with my pros, I'm really not that much more picky. You got the same
Yeah, not
record
really.
as us. We're gonna fight.
Yeah.
But also, I believe that, like, man, you get in there, and if you're going to rep that brand, like, you got to be a good person outside of the cage. You got to be doing the right thing. Like, I don't want some pervert going in there with my brand or, like, some you know, we got a lot of perverts. Maybe not a pedophile, you know? like-
Rich just doesn't want competition.
yeah, man, I'm the only pervert in this gym. But no, man, like, we got to, this shit means a lot to
Maybe
me,
you
man.
should let Diego train so you could have a partner in permanent.
I don't need somebody taking my school over. You know, I don't need that happening. But I also want to give a shout out, man, to JT Salinas, man. Him and Augustine Ramirez, we gave him fight of the night. Crazy back and forth scrap. And
JT's a Marine?
he was, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, always a Marine. But,
I was
yeah.
about to say, not was.
Always a
right?
Once a Marine, always a
Always a Marine, man.
Are you? Hoorah.
Super
Yeah.
proud of
Yeah.
that kid. Super proud of that
What
kid.
was
man. He knows what that. The so you guys,
What was that?
It's the war cry. Yut.
you guys got anything else for this week?
My birthday,
FuryFC.tv.
When's your birthday, Diego?
Saturday.
Okay.
At
Weigh-ins.
Oh man, hey, that's what happened to me.
Okay, you got some
on my
help for
birthday.
weigh-ins?
We had weigh-ins that day.
You need some help for this card.
Yeah.
You need a driver.
24 fights.
24 fights is a lot. So
Yeah.
busy.
You gonna get hammered? Or you just gonna
As
go?
I'm-
Or are you gonna go hammer? You gonna get hammered or go hammer?
I'm gonna get hammered.
And then go hammer.
Man,
Get us out of here, Wayne.
golly.
FuryFC.tv.
ClearLifeCombat.com. Hey guys, on that note, the time for talk is over. This has been Fury Unleashed. What's up, guys? Be sure to catch all the preliminary action for Fury Challenger Series 13 this Sunday, April 27th at 1 p.m. on ClearLifeCombat.com/Fury.